Hello, everyone. This is Felicia Bender, the practical numerologist, with your numerology forecast for the sixth personal year for June 2023. So, if you are new to numerology and you do not know what your personal year is, please take a moment, go to feliciabender.com, click on monthly forecast, and you'll find a numerology calculator there that will calculate your personal year for you. If you would like to do that manually, very quick, very easy, please take a look in the description box below. And there is a description of how to do the calculation because these forecasts are based on the personal year, not on the life path numbers. So those are two entirely different things in numerology. And we want to make sure that you are at the right place at the right time, listening to the correct forecast. So with that said, we're diving right in. It is your sixth personal year. It is June, and it is a 3 personal month. So it is a number 3 month for you. So can you believe, I mean, really, that it is midpoint of 2023? So 6 months. We're 6 months in, people. So who is it that says that? An old teacher of mine used to say that. Come on over here, people. She used to say that. So I don't know why that came out of my mouth, but there it is. And hearkening back to my school days. So, but for you in your sixth personal year, this really is a responsibility driven year. For you, no matter how you are going to slice that, right? This is a year to practice self-care and care for others, service, because the themes for the six are home, family, duty, service, those sorts of elements. So this is the entire energy that you're immersed in all year long. You're going to be met with issues involving justice and fair play. With this focus, really, the focus point is always going to take you back, no matter how far you stray from it, always going to take you back to home base. What do you consider home? Family, those relationship dynamics, all of those things. So I find that the sixth personal year is a really intriguing mix because it has several different tributaries that have different levels of flow depending on the key elements at work in your life personally and individually right now. I always like to say with our personal years, your sixth personal year this year is going to be much different than it was 9 years ago. And your sixth personal year 9 years from now is going to be different still. And so the themes remain the same, but where you are and what's on the top of your list right now is going to be different. So maybe right now you're wanting to be in a relationship, get married, thinking about kids, all of that. Maybe you're at a place where you've already done that or don't want to do that, and it resides in something else that's going on in terms of your relationship life and the way that you come to the table with your responsibilities, that sort of thing. So right now, is the spotlight on relationship, or is it your home and where you live? Perhaps it's more squarely focused on your levels of responsibility and how you're managing and mitigating that part of your life. So this can be a tremendously solid year for building your business as well. The 6 is always very magnetic for business. I want to point that out. If you are wanting to build your business right now, very, very conducive for that. Yet underneath it all, the core features really do have to do with anything surrounding home, family, responsibility, and relationships. So then there's even the deeper layer around that. So yeah, we can have that surface level, and then it's really, who am I? How do I love? How do I want to be loved? What are my relationship dynamics? How do I come to the table with my relationship dynamics, right? Are you at home? In your home or in your body or, with yourself, with your relationship? Do you feel nurtured? Do you feel comfortable? Do you feel nested? Do you get the spiritual, emotional, physical, and mental nourishment that you want and need? Because the six is about nurturing, it's about nurturance and nourishment. So, all of those things are coming to the table. So, if you don't feel this, or you feel that there's a deficit, or you feel there's something lacking, this is going to be a primary issue or a primary pain point right now that is going to be asked to be addressed, right? So usually the 6 year will bring in some emotional volatility as well, especially on that home and family front. This can show up within your circle of friends, within your work colleagues as well. All these relationship dynamics are coming up for review. So remember what I always say, if you follow me at all, I've said this before and I'll say it again, that the theme song for the sixth personal year is, should I stay or should I go? Right. So for real, that really is what you are working with. Should it stay or should it go? Should I stay or should I go? What are the deciding points here that I need to make? So it's about balance, it's about modulation, it's about participation. How do I participate in these dynamics? So these are the pressure points for the sixth personal year. And yet this month itself in June is a year. Well, it's not a year, it's a month. Okay. June is a month, and it is a month to really have more fun. Call in your creativity. This really is this beautiful time to infuse this. This is the month. It is supported by the buoyant, by that creative and communicative number 3. So anything that you can do to bring some optimism, some play, some creativity into the mix is a real plus, and really supportive of your success and your good feelings for this month. So the energy of the 3 is emotional, it's expressive. So what are you involved with now that can use a little dash of fun and emotional connection? That's what you have at the ready for you numerologically this month, as long as you use it, right? As long as you use it. So this can show up as a time where you'll be forced to communicate more clearly and with more honesty, with a cushion, right? So on top of that, your other ventures are likely to be moving along at the same time. So both home base and your work life are destined to feel as though they've kind of sprouted legs and are starting to walk or run during June. So 6 personal year and that 3 month highly creative energies at the ready for you. A few new business opportunities may come your way, particularly during the week of June the 9th. And when you're engaged with the energy of the number 6, you're more magnetic really than you can possibly imagine. So open up to that. And given that it is your number 3 month, I know that June is set up for a bit of a respite, right? A little bit of a break from the arduousness of last month. Last month was slow. Let's just put it that way. So if you've been working on a creative project, June is it. June is a fabulous time for infusing all that creative juice that you've got to get into this project and get it into a place that you're happy with it, right? Get it into good shape, because July is going to be your time to implement. Okay, now is creation, getting it done, getting it all, all created. And next month is implementation. So maybe you're ready to launch your podcast, maybe your website, pitch your creative project. This is a great month for anything having to do with that. It's a great time for tapping into your authentic voice, self-improvement, artistic creativity. Anything having to do with emotional self-expression is always coming up when the 3 is present, as it is with you during June. So you might be ready to rework your resume, get out and involve with maybe a few more meetups, or maybe you want to revise your website. These impulses will be in full force right now. If you've been job hunting or thinking about job hunting, get your LinkedIn, get it all cleaned up. Make sure you've got everything current. Get some new pictures done. If you have a website, make sure that you're on track with your branding. All those things are going to be supported in June. So understand that the month brings you some potential opportunities to maybe teach, to advise, to entertain. If you feel called in this direction, I ask you to just go all in, say yes, banish the self-doubt, and do it. Okay. Highlighted for you also in June is the opportunity to possibly go into business, or alternately, like we kind of hinted at before, to improve your job situation and to ultimately make more money, right? To really focus on, what do I want? What do I need? How do I expand my opportunities here? You're going to have to shift into a more creative state of mind to have success, step over, around, through those mental or emotional blockages, any self-doubt that might come in. The 3 will bring in some self-doubt. So just understand it, just be mindful about it, know that it'll show up, and don't rob the world of your gifts, creative or otherwise. You're being asked to really bring it up, out, and put it out there. Okay. No one can do what you do in the way you do it. Seriously. So get out there and make it happen. It's a good month to travel, to explore, and to feed your curiosity. And I'd like to say also that emotion, the word emotion, can be seen as energy, the letter E, in motion. So it's emotion is energy in motion. So think about that this month as you carry forward. Anything that you can do to create something, to experience and express emotion, to infuse a sense of play and fun and creativity into what you do, or to communicate in a clearer, more inspiring, more uplifting ways, you're really going to feel as though you're in the right place at the right time. So that is your forecast for June. Head over to FeliciaBender.com for plenty of free resources, articles, life path information, anything numerology related. That is the hub for that. So I look forward to meeting with you next month to see what July has in store for you.